It's crazy how y'all niggas don't even know what YouTubers be wearing for real. Like, I got a full top on, basketball shorts underneath. Hopefully y'all can't see my bottom. If y'all can, like I said, basketball shorts underneath. Wasn't about to get on a whole fit just to make this quick little video. But listen. But you! Today we getting into something spicy, y'all, you feel me? Like I told y'all, I was coming with the story times, and today's the day we do this story time. So listen, this goes all the way back to when your boy was in 5th grade, you feel me? The good old days. The good old days. When you was a kid, you feel me? You ain't had to worry about too much. All you had to do was go to school, come home. Yeah, you had a little homework to do every now and then, but straight games, and we was just lit. Back in the days, you feel me? Good old days. This is a story time of how I got chased by a crackhead in Brooklyn, you feel me? Where I live at, you feel me? So this was around, damn, I don't want to say, I don't know what exact year, but I was in 5th grade. I ain't doing the maths right now. I was in 5th grade, you feel me? It was a nice, like, I wouldn't even say it was a summer day. I think it was like a spring day. I know summer was coming up, you feel me? Because we was talking about the end of the school year coming up. We was always excited because, you know, it's just the end of the school year, you feel me? You always get hype around May time and shit like that. So, the only reason why I knew it was nice outside though, and it was the end of the year, I remember the comment, like, I remember us being excited, like, yo, we only had like 2 months or a month left of school, and I still had just a sweater on. I ain't have no coat, it was just a sweater on. Anyway, so let's talk about the beginning of that day, man. Okay, so I think it was a Friday, you feel me? So this happened like end of the week, Friday, you feel me? Go to school, it was a nice, good day, you feel me? I go meet up with my mans now. Let's just call him, let's call him Z, you feel me? So this is how the whole story started. I go see Z, and this is lunchtime. It's probably like 5th period, you feel me? Ooh, let the signs pass. Regular Friday, right? Nice Friday day, end of the week. You know, on Fridays, you go to school, especially when you in like elementary school, you just hype. The kids is going crazy because it's Friday, bro. We lit. Weekend, we about to go home, we about to chill, about to play games, about to do whatever. It's lit, man. So it's the Friday, go to school, and I remember the day being like type quick. The day was going quick, you feel me? So I remember it was like 5th period. I had like lunch around like 5th period because I remember, I don't know how much periods we had in elementary school, if it was like a full 10 or a full 9. It was something like that. But all I know is that lunch, once lunch came up, it was like the half part of your day, you feel me? It was half of your day. You knew that the end of the day was coming up and all this extra shit. My fault, I was getting distracted. So, lunchtime come up. I was like, alright, woo, day going by type quick, you feel me? I meet up with my son Z. Now, Z was sitting in the table in the middle. I walk into the lunchroom. It's like, as soon as I walked into the lunchroom, my son Z peeped me. Like, he looking back at the entrance. I'm looking at him. He like, yo, Jay. Pull up my little book bag. Mind you, when I was in 5th grade, I was mad little. Like, OD little. Like, I think my book bag was bigger than me type little. Like, you feel me? So, I'm out here walking with my big ass book bag. So, it all started. So, I'm from an area in Brooklyn. I'm from Flatbush. I'm from Flatbush Park. You feel me? I ain't gonna get too specific where. You feel me? I'm just from Flatbush. So, there's a park in Flatbush. And after school, usually some of the kids will go there, you feel me? Especially if you lived in the area, a lot of kids would go there after school, you feel me? Because it was close to the school. So a lot of kids would go to that park after school, chill. And there was no basketball courts on that, in this park specifically, you feel me? There was no basketball court. It was just strictly jungle gym, monkey bars, and they had a swing set. Pretty simple, bro. But it had mad benches to where a lot of people could go and sit down and shit. And that's why a lot of us used to go there back in the day, because it was just a vibe, you feel me? We all go chill, hang out, eat food, whatever the case may be. So, while I see Z at lunch, it's like, you have to sit with your class, you feel me? So I couldn't talk to Z too much, but he was telling me like, yo, after school, if you wait for me in front of school, you feel me? If you wait for me in front of school after school is done, me and you could go head to the park, because Z lived close to me and I lived close to the park. So it was like, I was kind of a natural thing. Me and Z was always cool. We always chilled, and we actually hanged out in the park a couple of times together. So we was like, you know what, it's fine, bro. Like, we Gucci. We're gonna do that shit. I'm like, I bet. So me and Z made the plan, like, alright, we're gonna link after school and we're gonna do this. Mind you, me and Z is both in 5th grade. So we about like, how old was niggas? Like, how old niggas be in 5th grade? Like 5th grade. When I was in 8th grade, what? 2012? Or like, I think I got to high school 2012. Cause 13, 14, 15, 16. I bet. So 2012 I was in high school. 2012 I got into 9th grade. So 2011 I was in 7th. 2010 I was in 6th. So this is 2009, bro. That's crazy. This is 2009, bro. This is mad long ago. But anyway, he told me like, yo, we mad little. That's why I'm thinking about it now. Like, yo, we was mad young. Like, yo, we gonna link up. Like, I was walking home from school by myself from like 4th grade, you feel me? Because my school was fairly close to my house, so it wasn't no big deal for me. And not only that, a lot of the other kids that lived in the area, they was walking home too. So it was like all of us, like, you know, we formed our little pack after school and we would walk home. So that's how even though me and Z was in the same class, we knew each other from around the way, you feel me? So that's why we formed up after school and we used to take our walks and shit. Now, since you know that background story, let's fast forward to the end of the day, you feel me? End of the day comes, I'm excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go link Z. And I thought that there was supposed to be more people coming with us, but I remember once I got in front of the school, it was only Z there waiting for me. Now, listen to this. You know that gut feeling you have? We all have that gut feeling, you feel me? And for some reason, when I got outside of school, like the end of the day, and I seen Z in front, something told me, like, yo, the day just, like, the ending of this day is going to be off. I had a feeling like that. I don't know why. I was young. And mind you, I was always, like, even now, paranoid as fuck. You feel me? I be paranoid. And I be having these, like, little, like, instincts. But I be right more time. Like, you feel me? Like, some of my instincts, you feel me, done got me out of some shit. You feel me? I done got out of a lot of stuff just because I peeped something before it happened. You feel me? So this day just wasn't feeling right. But at the same time, it's a Friday. You know, you younger. You energized as fuck. I'm excited as hell. Like, we about to go to the park. It's like you got that gut feeling, but you still just, you know, I'm powering through it. You feel me? I'm a kid. You feel me? I'm doing what kids do. You feel me? So I got this weird feeling, and the only reason why I had that weird feeling is because Z was like a bad kid. You feel me? Not even a super bad kid, because I was a bad kid too, or bad, but like, you feel me? Whatever they considered bad, Z was always considered disruptive, you feel me? Or, you know, he just go about things his own way. And especially being young as we was, you feel me? I could understand why adults thought it was just unruly. Get it? So Z was known as to be a bad kid or whatever, and I didn't care with that because I was also known to us being a bad kid or whatever. So it was like chilling with him, it didn't really put no fear in my heart, but I always just felt like, yo, imagine something happened with Z start something and da-da-da-da-da. Because Z was known to start and shit, you feel me? So that's what was going through my head right when I left the school. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, something feel a little bit off, but fuck it. You feel me? That's how it was. Like, hey, something's off, but fuck it. I'm out. We gonna have fun, bro. Going to the park. Me and Z walking to the park, and while me and Z walking to the park, I had snacks. Now, I used to go get snacks every day with my pops. So if my pops dropped me to school, he would make sure he gave me like 2 honey buns, 2 bags of chips, 2 Capri Suns, and that's that, really. You feel me? My pops used to bless up with the little snacks. So I think that day at lunch, I don't know if I was just talking too much or whatever, I didn't eat my lunch. You feel me? I didn't eat none of those snacks. So while we walking to the park, I'm like, yo, Z, I used to share a lot when I was younger. Feel me? I don't know why, I was just a real giving kid. So I'm like, yo, Z, like, I got mad snacks in my bag. Like, you want a honey bun? I gave that nigga a honey bun, gave him one of my bag of chips, gave him a Capri Sun. You feel me? Because I had 2 of each. My son, we eating that while we going. Feel me? We eating, we walking. It's a little ways to the park, and then now, boom. Like, mind you, the walk to the park peacefully, cool. Even though I got some of the paranoia in my head, because I'm still thinking about it. Like I said, I was a cautious kid. I'm thinking about this because I'm thinking about energies, you feel me? I noticed every time I chill with Z, even though we was younger, you know, you get into younger kid problems. You get into younger kid, like, little bad shit, and then it's like, oh, you feel me? I done got in trouble with the kid before, you feel me? On some little shit, you feel me? But, you know, I done got in trouble with him before, so it's just like, oh, I had this energy, like, yo, we better not get in trouble, you feel me? It's the end of the week. That's what I'm saying. When you in school, niggas call your parents, da-da-da. Out here in the street, you might get slapped up, beat up, robbed, whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm thinking, like, damn, Z better not start no shit with anybody at this park, you feel me? Because the park, it was young people around, yeah, but it also had older people that was in the corner on them benches doing their thing. Me and Z, right? We're walking to the park now. We're getting there. And while we get on the block of the park, we see about I don't know. I wouldn't even call them homeless, true say, because I felt like most of them had like fear. Like I used to see them around my neighborhood, and most of them always had a switch up. I mean, then again, homeless people could always have switch up of clothes, but they would just seem a little bit too clean to be homeless. I just felt like they was always just drugged out little people. You feel me? So when we came on the block, there was like 8 people surrounding the bench, and they was smoking. I didn't know what they was smoking at first. You feel me? They just smoking. As far as my concern, that shit could have been cigarettes, weed, whatever the case may be. I'm 10. I'm minding my business. But I'm just saying, I peeped them on the corner bench right before you. It's like right before you enter the park. There's like 2 benches on the entrance to the park. You feel me? One right here, one right here. So while I'm walking in, I see them right here, keeping it pushing. Like, man, hey, fuck that. You know, niggas just doing them. They just doing them. You feel me? Walking the park, they doing their thing. You feel me? We in the park. Me and Z. There was like some girls there, like from our school. And you know when girls is in the park, you feel me? Or girls is around anyway and there's boys there, you know? Niggas like to show off or whatever. I wasn't doing much, but Z was just loud and he wanted to do all the extra shit on the monkey bars. You know, to show it off for the girl, doing regular boy shit, you feel me? So, I think Z ended up doing, like, he was on the monkey bars and he's climbing, like, he not climbing it, like, you know how you climb it regular? He doing it, like, different, like, he upside down, you know, he doing his thing, and there was girls sitting on the bench. There was, like, the jungle gym is in the middle of the park, and there was some girls on the side, you feel me? Mind you, I didn't know none of these females. They went to our school, so they could have been our grade. They could have been the same 10-year-old, whatever, 10, 11, whatever the fucking case may be, bro. We was all the same age. D is doing his thing on the monkey bars, you know, being extra, whatever. And there's 8 older people. Like, I'm talking about older. If I'm 11, 10, they're about, like, shit, bro. I would like to say some of them was looking crazy, so they had to be like 30s, 40s. Like, they're old, like, you feel me? So it's 8 of them, right? 8 of them on the bench. There's one nigga on the bench with dreads. He's sitting just like this, mad cool. He said, yo, you see the boy over there? He out here doing all this extra shit for the girls. I don't know what's wrong with these kids nowadays. Just like that, bro, on some cool shit. So me, right? I'm real, like I said, I'm on my business, you feel me? So I'm out here, I'm sitting, I wasn't the one climbing. So I heard them saying all that extra shit. Now, street smart shit, right? Sometimes there be people on the sidelines, or when you walking in the street, period, or like, I don't know if this ever happened to y'all or whatever the case may be, but like, I've been walking in the neighborhood sometimes, and sometimes you hear random niggas coming through like, yo, trying to get your attention, you feel me? Streets 101, you feel me? You don't know them niggas, you keep it pushing. I don't know you, you don't know me. Fuck you gotta talk to me about. You feel me? Like, it's nothing you gotta talk to. It seems iffy, you feel me? So it's like they trying to incite something. So he's sitting down, he said his shit, and he said it like, you feel me? He ain't really say it like he was angry. He said it more so like he laughing, like yo, look at that boy over there doing that extra shit. But he doing all that extra shit for what? For the little girls? You feel me? On some cool shit. You would never think he's angry. You feel me? We just heard him chittering. I just heard him chittering. I don't know if Z heard him, because Z was still doing his extra shit on the monkey ball. So after he said that, I'm out here looking like now, like, alright, we being watched. These older niggas is watching us. You feel me? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, they just watching us. You feel me? They smoking. They watching us. Now they doing a little bit too much. Like, they trying to get our attention. He's saying, like, the nigga on the bench, I hear him mumbling, but I ain't gonna put words in his mouth and say something that he ain't say, you feel me? I don't know what he was mumbling on the bench after he said, like, yo, Z doing extra. He was just mumbling. I just know that they was talking on the side. So I'm looking at Z like, I mentioned to Z, I'm like, yo, bro, like, they looking like, you know, you a kid. I'm like, yo, bro, like, get down, bro. Like, they're looking and they're talking about us. You feel me? Telling him. Z like, man, fuck them old. Like, we youngin'. They don't think that we mad young. And, like, my son, like, is just unruly. Like, my son just, like, yo, fuck them old niggas, bro. He like, them old niggas is like, they just watching and hating. Like, they not doing nothing but just sitting there smoking crack. Now, Z said that shit mad loud, bro. Like, he was just said that shit. Like, yo, they out here smoking crack. These niggas, old niggas ain't on nothing. I'm like, oh, as soon as he said that, bro, same dread nigga on the bench, like, he peeked, he preed over in there. Like, he looking, he was like, what? When he said what, nobody ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Z ain't say nothing. You feel me? And it was like quiet for like a calm 15 seconds. Nobody ain't say nothing. As soon as the 15 seconds was up, you see the girls getting up. The girls was like, yeah, we about to get up out of here. Mind you, we ain't say nothing to the girls this whole time they was sitting there, you feel me? Z was just doing his showing off shit as if he's like, yo, Jay, look at what I'm doing this. Look at I'm doing this. Look how I do this, you feel me? We ain't say nothing to them. We ain't talk yet. But the girls, I guess, they had to something. They peeped something. They was like, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're just gonna leave. As soon as they get up to leave, mind you, I told you there was 8 people on that bench and they was smoking whatever the fuck they was smoking. As soon as those girls leave, now you could say probably about 6 of them, like most of them got up. 6 of them got up and they left too. They like, yo, we out. Dapped up the guy that was the dreads guy. They dapped him up that he was sitting on the bench. They was like, yo, we out. And they all like I don't know, like they all just looked like they was smacked, like they was high, you feel me? They was high, you feel me? That's why I was thinking they was smoking weed. I ain't smell the weed, but they looked high, like eyes was chinky, eyes was low, and you feel me? I knew what that was by that time, you feel me? I was young, you feel me? I was young, but I wasn't that young. Like, there's niggas around the hood that was smoking weed all the time, you feel me? I knew what weed was back in them days, so I'm like, oh, they smoking weed, they high, they going home, I'm thinking shit calming down now, because everybody's getting out of groups, you feel me? The girls is left, Z's not going to be doing no more extra shit, and I'm like, you know what? The guy that was on the bench, the dread dude, you feel me? His whole squad left, so maybe he not gonna feel the need to entertain nobody no more, you know? Maybe he gonna relax himself, me and Z gonna relax ourselves, and we gonna take our asses home. That's what the fuck I thought was gonna happen. Sadly mistaken. Everybody left, Z sit down, and then it's just 2 people left on that bench. Dude with the dreads, and a lady. Now, they pull out some next shit. You feel me? Like, they got the... Yo, for my people, I ain't want to get into too details, but for my people that ever seen somebody do crack, coke, or whatever the case may be, you know they got the... Not even coke, let me just say crack. He took out, like, this little clear pipe. I ain't gonna say what he started doing with it after, but hey, he continued to do his thing. He put a substance in there I ain't never seen before. I'm like, whoa! This is new! I'm like, yo, they're getting it. They going crazy over here. So I'm looking at Z like... Z done with the monkey bars. He's sitting next to me. I'm like, yo, Z. So now me and Z's talking. I'm like, yo, look what they doing over there. And Z's like, I told you, bro. Them niggas just be on crack. You know me sitting over here. They just smoke they crack, da-da-da. So he telling me that. And we talking about, I'm like, wow. That was my first time seeing niggas do crack. I ain't never seen nobody do crack before. You feel me? Seeing them niggas doing it. And I'm like, oh, nah. Like, you feel me? Like, let's just dip, bro. It's like around 4 o'clock now. You feel me? I'm like, yo, let's just dip. We gonna go home. Now, me personally, from where the park was, I'm around the corner. Now, around the corner, my crib is there. I'm not too far from my house. Now, Z, I'm around the corner going this way. Z's are like 3 blocks. He's like 3 blocks, and then he got to make like a whole like little swivel. But let's just say all that's going this direction. We both got 2 different directions to go to. But while we was walking out the park, or while we was sitting in the park putting on our shit to get ready, the dread man is just like, he's smoking his shit, but he's looking at us, and he's looking at us with this look like yo, like he mad at us, and me like, yo, you know, I know Z said his thing to him, like Z was like, yo, man, these niggas ain't on shit, all they do is smoke they crack, you feel me? I don't know if he really heard it, but remember guys, he said what? You feel me? And nobody ain't respond to him. So I know he probably got something in his head. Probably had something in his head like, yo, these little niggas talking about me? You feel me? So we put on our shit. He's preeing us. He's looking at his hard body. Like, I'm talking about if looks could kill, bro, we would have been dead right there because he's grilling us like heat. Like, yeah, I'm about to get these little niggas. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, yo, you feel me? I'm getting that feeling, that gut feeling like, yo, something about to happen. I'm like, yo, shit a little off. So I look at Z, and I'm like, yo, Z, let's walk together. Like, you feel me? I'm not going to separate with you. Let's just both walk back towards the school. And then when we go, because if we both walk back towards the school, there will be like, you know, it was more of a area where a lot of people was around and shit. This park was a little disclosed. It was in the cut area, you feel me? I'm not saying that the guy was going to beat us up, but if that nigga wanted to beat us up, he could have beat us up and just left us there, you feel me? There was no adults around, let's just say like that, you feel me? It was in a disclosed little area, so it was in the cut. So I'm thinking in my head like, alright, He a grown ass nigga. He doing some shit, you feel me? I don't know what type of timing he on. So let's walk back to the I'm trying to use my little smarts and shit. Let's walk back to the school, and then when we get to the school, we gonna separate, and then we gonna go about our ways, you feel me? Because the school was like the middle point for both of us. If I got to the school, yeah, it would be a little extra walk for me, but it would be still close for me to get home, and it would be better for Zach because I would have had to walk Zach halfway, and all he would have had to do is just get back to his crib. Like I told you, y'all, the entrance and the exit, there's only one way in and one way out, you feel me? Unless you climb the gate, but otherwise than that, the entrance is right there. Entrance is exit is right there. And I told you that homie was sitting on the bench in front of the exit / entrance. So we walking out, and while we walking out, he say he's right here, standing up, talking to the lady. He's standing up, and we walking out, and we passing him like this. While we walking past him, he mumbles some shit like fucking little niggas, like fucking, like he said something about fucking rude little niggas, like he said something like that. Now he's saying this shit, and while I'm walking past him, I'm like, damn, like I'm thinking in my head, like I didn't even say nothing to this nigga, like I ain't say nothing this whole park trip. I'm cooling. I came here to have fun. We just kids, man, you feel me? Nobody was being extra and even when he cursed at him, even when Z cursed at the crackhead nigga, and don't think I'm just calling him a crackhead nigga for no reason. Like, the reason why I'm saying crackhead, one, I seen him take out the pipe. Two, he had the crackhead lean. Like, you know, like, when, like, the crack, I don't know if y'all niggas see the crackheads, but they be like, you feel me? Like, they got the lean when they looking at you, like, yo, they barely could see you. Like, he was like, yo, fucking little rude niggas. And he had a lean, like, he's standing up. He fucking rude little nigga. So I'm there, I'm walking, I'm like, damn, like, I'm walking like, yo, niggas ain't even do nothing, bro. Like, but I'm like, fuck, son. I'm like, yo, Z, this nigga is tight. Like, I'm like, yo, Z, like, look back, bro. He's tight. So me and Z is looking back because, you know, we walking away. They standing right here. We walking away from the park. So I'm looking back like, yo, he's still looking at us? Z's like, yeah, bro. He's still looking at us. I look back again. Niggas still preeing us. Like, each, like, let's just say, like, each 5 steps we take, we looking back. Because, you know, we paranoid. He's like, All I heard is, after I looked back, he's staring at us. I looked forward again. All I heard is, yo, one of y'all little niggas turn back, I'ma get that ass. I'm like, what? When he said that shit? Yeah, let me tell y'all this. When homie said that, heart went from here, boom, dropped to my ass. I'm like, oh, like it has you. When he said that shit, it had me shook to turn around because part of me felt and said, this nigga already running, right? While I'm thinking that, it was just instinct. It was like, yo, nah. Zach turned around. And I'm gonna say his name. I was calling him Z. His full name was like Zachary or some shit, you feel me? But I was just calling him Z. I was trying to save your identity, bro, but it slipped out already. I don't even like talk to him no more. Me and him haven't talked since like 7th grade or whatever. But my son Zachary, hey, shout out to you, bro, if you're watching the channel. But my son Zach, you feel me? He turned around and he's like, bro, he's running. I'm like, turned around to him, like, oh. Turned around, bro. I seen the nigga in the dread, bro. The dread's out the hat at this point. I don't know if the nigga stocking cap, whatever my son kept this shit in, if it fell off, bro, the nigga is out. He like this. Mind you, he running goofy because, like I said, he on the crack, bro. My son is hot. So, nigga looking like the last zombie, like you feel me? You know the last zombie Blackouts, bro. How them niggas be out running. That's how bro was looking like. After Zach like, yo, bro, he's running, he's coming. I turn around and I see that nigga run. I'm like, oh shit. So I grab Zach and I'm pulling him because now I forgot to describe how my son Zach was looking. Now look, when we was younger, my son Zach was a little chubby, you feel me? And like I said, while we was walking to the fucking park, my son Zach had mad snacks, chips. He had the honey bun, some juice, you feel me? All that. And you know, he was playing when we was in the park, you feel me? He was on the monkey bars doing his thing. So I could understand Zach is a little winded right now. So I'm like, yo, come on, Zach. Zach out here running slow. Like, he's like, yo, bro, I'm tired. Like, he's running. He's scared. Like, we both scared, but he's like, he tired, bro. Like, he dead try to run a little bit, but as soon as we got like a block or two, he's like slowing down. I'm like, bro, you can't. While I'm telling him like, yo, bro, you can't slow down, I see that nigga catching up. Like, you feel me? The crack is, he catching up. You feel me? And I'm getting shook to the point where I'm like, Nah, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, Zach, we like a block away from the school, bro. I'm pulling him and he's starting to like slow down. I'm pulling like, yo, come on, we like a block away. Man, listen to me, y'all. I don't want y'all to judge me, man. I was young, bro. I was young. I'm out here a crackhead. Like, in the heat of the moment, I'm young. A crackhead is chasing us, you feel me? I don't know what the crackhead intentions is, you feel me? I don't know if that nigga go beat us, go really just try to take. I ain't know what that nigga was really gonna do, you feel me? I'm pulling Zach, I'm telling her, Zach, come on. Zach looking at me like, nigga, I'm tired. Looked at that nigga. I had my hand on his shirt too because I'm pulling him. I say, yo, fuck this shit. I let go of that nigga and I started dipping. I'm dipping now because I'm like, yo, all I gotta do is get to the school. I'm like, yo, if I get to the school, maybe there's like a security guard in front where I could be like, yo, my man's down there is getting chased by some crackhead or whatever the case may be. Bro, I dip, but it was like while I'm running, my conscience is like, nah, you can't leave this nigga. So it's like, say I let go of Zach, I let go of him like this. Boom, fuck out of here, nigga, I'm out. I ran to like half of the block and I turn around like, nah, I can't do that to my mans. I turn around. Nigga Zach like, nigga threw up. Oh, look, I see mad because I gave him red hot Cheetos. Mad at the red flaming hot Cheetos all over the floor. Honey bun, all that shit. Nigga just throwing up. And I turn around, I see the homeless nigga just getting right there to the nigga. Camera had died and shit. So I think the last part I had finished that. I think my son Z, he just threw up, you feel me? Oh, no. I think I left, yeah, he just threw up. Crackhead I'm sorry, because my camera died, so it's like, I had to wait for it to charge up a little bit, so you know my energy level ain't the same right there, but let me try to wrap this up. So basically, after the homeless guy, like, after Zach throwing up and shit, the crackhead nigga get on his tail, you feel me, and he grabbed, like, he caught Z. He grabbed him, he got him like this, you feel me? And I'm at the, like I told y'all, we was separated away from each other. So I'm like half a block away. I can see, like, you feel me? I'm a little far, but I can see them niggas. He can see me too. So as he got him from behind, bro. So Zach is hunched over like this, throwing up. My son, the crackhead got my son from behind like this, you feel me? He's like, look at your friend. His fat ass couldn't even run. Look at him tired. Nigga throwing up and shit. Just call him a fat ass kid. All that. He just greases Z, you feel me? Making fun of him. Look at his fat ass. And he was like, I'm thinking like, at first, you know, while we running, you know, because we kids, we so scared, our adrenaline is pumping, you want to just dip. But in the crackhead head, you feel me? He wasn't even all that bad. He basically was like, yo, while he was holding him, he was like, this is why y'all gotta respect y'all elders, you feel me? He was like, I'm the OG out here, y'all gotta have some respect, you feel me? He was like, yo, you was talking all that shit in the park. We basically just, you know, frailing him up, pressing him, you feel me? Make sure you know your respect, you know? It's like some OG shit. So after he did all that, you feel me, he let him go. And he's like, get your fat ass out of here. You feel me? I don't want to see y'all niggas no more. He was like, yo, I don't want to see y'all niggas no more. Mind you, him saying that to us is like, come on, son. Like, this is my hood. Like, this is my block. Like, bro, you feel me? But at the same time, I'm young, too. So I'm like shook. Like, oh, I don't want to see this old nigga no more. You feel me? So I had, whatchamacallit. After my son Z, like, got let go. My son Z, he did a little light jog to where I was at. And we walked to the school. And he's like, yo, bro, he ain't do nothing. But he was talking about how he ain't want to see us no more. So Z was like, I ain't going back to that park. And I'm like, man, that park is around the block from my house, bro. Like, if he chill in the park, the homeless nigga gon' see me. Like, I was like, yo, that crackhead gon' see me again, you feel me? Ironic, that same time, Z went about his way. I went about mine. When I got to in front of my building, I seen the same crackhead nigga walking right across the street. So say I'm in front of my building on this side, he walking across the street, just walking. And I mean, we both looked at each other. He looked at me, I looked at him. But I wasn't the one that was talking that much shit. I wasn't saying nothing, you feel me? I was just there. He looked at me, I looked at him, and he just looked at me, and he just turned his head, and he kept it pushing. I ain't never seen homie since, you feel me? I've been outside, like, I was always outside growing up. Like, I was outside, never in the crib, so I've always been around the hood. I ain't never seen him. I never even heard about him. I don't know what happened to dude, but you feel me? That was my experience getting chased by a crackhead in Brooklyn. But yeah, man, thank y'all for listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and share, man. And subscribe. Join the gang. We do reactions over here. We do pranks. We do challenges. We do all vlogs. All that good stuff, man. So watch all the other content. And stay tuned for the content that's coming. It's your boy, Jay. And I'm out here.